It's Friday. It's a weird day.
But if you're watching this on YouTube, it's any day.
It was published on Tuesday. Nothing
Magic.
Welcome to Mighty MMM Cast, or
Yes.
we're doing just Candlekeep, and it is episode.
Not
I
just.
don't.
Not
Well, this is
just.
the only thing we're doing.
Cast.
Just.
Lord of Lurue, Section 1.
Woo.
It's book number 9, adventure number 9.
Which means we are level 8,
Yeah.
which we were all very confused
Yeah.
about, but
Yeah,
we
I
are
did.
level 8.
Always one
Technically.
Are
behind.
you sure?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
level
I
5
mean-
plus level 3.
And I'm level 5 plus 2 plus 1, which I'm sorry about.
On YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
leave comments.
Just put the
Insulting.
symbols and numbers.
I might have to update some stuff, but actually on this one, there's no symbols. I think I learned my lesson. They're just the level numbers.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
better.
Awesome.
Let's just do that.
So last time we had the wonderful adventure with Jake, where we met Lord Vialis, Lord Boner, and we
The
are
Sorcerer's
now.
Stone.
The Deacon of Dongs. You know,
His Hardness, the Lord of Yellow Crape Manor.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay.
Devolve now. Then just
We're
devolve.
packing up now. It's been about 6 months. Where you guys have we've gone off and done some other things since then. Nothing crazy. But now we're back. And I believe did anyone have anything that they did while we were specific?
I've been spending a lot of time with the Forge, because that's been a hobby of Benlin's for a while now, working with metal to connect himself with his Genasi roots. And he has now crafted a set of adamantine plate armor.
Mantine plate armor? Go fuck yourself. I hate you.
So Benlin is now immune to critical
Yeah,
hits.
fuck you.
What does that make your AC?
20.
Oh, nice.
no big deal.
I'm just now caught up with
Bo.
Bo. So I mean, like, I spent 1,000 gold pieces on getting 1 AC to catch up to Bo, who literally just uses like a 20 gold shield.
Worth it.
I mean, that's how life is, right? People have things that we don't have,
And that's with crafting it myself. Make it cheaper.
Anyone else have anything specific that we?
Kirill was gone for about 4 of the 6 months on a voyage to the mountains of the Border Kingdom.
Did you just get back, or have you been back a couple months?
I was thinking left about a month in, been back for about a month.
Okay.
Would be the...
Paige has been working a lot with his hand-to-hand combat
Nice.
and been reading a lot on telekinesis, pot-of-paw combat, and telekinesis. So, he's been trying to pull some pranks and some sneaky ones, but at this point everyone knows that Paige can just move small objects with his mind.
And
It's-
people.
Normal people with this mind?
No, just normal sized
Just
people.
normal stuff.
It was funny at first and very confusing at first, and now everyone just goes, Paige is here somewhere.
It's also now more concerning that you keep dropping stuff.
That's true.
I think when Kirill first got back, there was that moment of... The fuck?
It's Paige. Don't worry about it.
And then from behind a shelf somewhere you hear, who else but Paige?
He got a theme song while I was gone?
He thought of it 2 seconds after you left and was so excited to share it with you.
I mean, I would have liked to help, but it's not bad.
Damn it.
It's
Do
an earworm.
you want to go into what you were doing, or is that something for later?
Either or. I think I probably would have told. I think Naya's probably the one we've talked about before. After all of the letters that I began exchanging with my former captor, Blue Dragon, I went to visit her in where she is basically hiding out after her own lands were taken and destroyed. So she stayed in human form for 90% of the time. It felt like it was a matter of, respect, leveling the playing field kind of deal.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Cindy?
Anyone else?
Cindy was just kind of working in the library, doing a little more, trying to just kind of earn her acolyte robes. Just trying to distinguish herself now that she's got a little bit of field work underneath her belt, so to
Has
speak.
anyone figured out that you are secretly an adventurer yet?
Probably like my superior. I don't even know who that might be. Just like they're just like, we know it. We're just gonna, play along and let her go. As long as she's not hurting herself, not hurting anybody else, and she's bringing stuff back. So
The readers have a soft spot for you, I think. And one of them did something similar when he was younger.
I just have this Ferris Bueller's Day Off imagination of like in her dormitory room. There's like a spell to make it look like she's studying in there. And each time the door opens, I'm almost near a breakthrough.
Oh, she must be one of those adventurers.
Well, so about 3 months in, Naya got a letter from home, and it said her behavior changed very abruptly, and she was very just a little erratic, and so she left the next day, told you all she was going home because there was a matter she had to attend to, and then came back maybe like a month later and was like, again, just normal.
Okay.
And she will not give you a straight answer over what happened. So
I was gone for all of that.
yeah, you probably were.
All right. Well, today we find everyone in the hearth. Benlin, I believe, is going to be probably back in the kitchen, I would think.
Where I spend all of my time.
Fair.
Everyone else has lives.
Basically.
you were in the forge.
Benlin has his infinite dimensional space garden here.
That's
I mean, like,
okay.
why would he ever want to go anywhere else? He has his new skeleton
right.
bathroom attendants. He's
That's
got to
right,
like get
that's right.
trained. You know, like he's got stuff he's got to handle.
He's slow. Is anyone concerned that Benlin's slowly building an empire here? First the jackalwares, now the skeletons.
Player no, GM yes.
We've talked about it with the acolytes. They're keeping an eye on things.
He's a righteous knight for Shantea, so of course people flock to him.
Wait, what just happened?
As long as those who need to be paid are being paid, I guess.
Are you?
Are you accusing him of being like a slave?
Why do you think we're only getting 2 platinum from the one? There's actually 8 platinum coming, but we have to pay all of the wages.
Except for the bathroom attendants, I heard that.
And Thorgood, because I refuse to pay a bush.
You refuse.
That feels like a
He gets room and
lawsuit
board.
waiting to happen.
So
Oh,
it's indentured servitude?
I brought him into this world.
He
I
is
will
my
not pay him
son.
for it.
He is my son. He is he's covered under family labor laws.
I
mean-
I remember a time when I was a little more needed.
Well, of course you're needed. Can you move that? Would you please move that cup over there from that table to this table?
Pause, Taylor, mind.
Mind.
Kirill strums, there was a time when it all went wrong.
So this particular day, you guys are all sitting at the bar, chit-chatting. Bo is in one of the booths in a corner, poring over a book right now, which is very strange for him. And there's also another person in the hearth, sitting at a table by himself over here.
I'm like, I know this face.
Sure do.
Getting a lot of use out of that token.
I'm sure.
Fabulous free.
I go up to you and I sit down and put my arm through your arm. Darling, you're not busy, are you?
He closes the book and like pushes it out. No, of course not.
Well, I need you to be in on a little ruse with me. I've been trying to get the attention of that man over there for weeks. I'm gonna have to cross a line, unfortunately.
He's been here for weeks.
I think he's been studying something. It seems very mysterious and interesting.
Oh,
I just know there's something below the surface.
okay. I mean, what do you want? What?
Here's what I was thinking. I think that I will go over there with you, and you will be like my attaché as I question him on an official matter. And then I'll ask him some questions so that he has to answer, right? He hasn't even told me his name. You don't know how many times I've tried to catch his eye.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You can say as much or as little as you want.
I think I'm just gonna let you talk.
Yes, I think that's best.
So.
Hey, ale, please.
Sure. And I will actually get up and run over and pour an ale.
Analog. I like it.
It's
very-
just nice to have options.
Classic. I will use Mage Hand to take it from you.
Fitting.
So Bo and Naya will walk over. I think Bo will walk first and just sit down right next to this gentleman. I don't know where. Actually, I think he'll stand next to him.
I think peeping from the little like cook window, Benlin's gonna go out and stand by the kitchen door with like a towel, like
Yep, that
chefs
thing.
do,
Yep. Mhm.
where like he's just like drying his hands for no reason.
Did Bo
Like,
leave?
Pick up somebody's cup, pour it out, and then start cleaning it.
Did Bo leave the book on the table?
I don't know if you'd be able to see.
Hey, put me behind the bar,
Okay.
so I'm with you guys.
Because if they were walking over, I'd probably just like have turned to see where they came from, where they're going. Just kind of observing.
If you look at the table, you don't see anything on the table.
Was Naya helping Bo get a conquest?
I think the other way around. I can't totally tell what's going on. By the way, the Brambleberry mead, fantastic.
They're in season.
They're good. Compliments.
Well, I'll take the seat.
Is
I'll
that right there?
I'll kind of take this chair and I'll kind of take it and next to him and sit down next to him.
Okay, so we're cornering him. All right,
Just
cool.
around.
I like it.
Hello, good sir. I am here on an official matter. But how are you doing today?
Hi.
Hi, my name is Naya, and I work for Candlekeep. And I've been noticing your movements around the grounds lately. How are you enjoying your stay?
It's fine.
Great. Well, okay, so the official matter that I'm here for, what is your favorite meal?
That's good. Yes,
I mean, the answer I should give.
Are you close with your parents? You seem so guarded.
No.
That's a shame. I'm sure you're wonderful to know.
I'm gonna kill Alaric for sending me here.
Darling, I hope I'm not making you resort to murder already.
No, it's been a couple days.
Did I just hear murder? I think someone said the word murder. Murder. Who
I
are
mean,
killing
You guys are being horrible
My favorite
gossips. You said he
meal,
was going
I
to
mean-
yours.
Depends.
So I'm not wrong.
older souls taste better, I guess.
Souls, interesting. Why does
Yeah.
one wrestle up a soul?
I mean, usually kill someone with origins.
Oh, so you are a murderer.
I
Cindy
don't know if I'm a
noticeably,
murderer. I just have to kill people for my job.
Cindy noticeably like picks up her stool, turns it to them. Like,
Cindy,
And
listen
what,
with your ears, not your
Oh.
eyes.
and what is your job?
I'm an adventurer. We would find stuff that Like we need to find like people ask us to find stuff or like I mean technically I also I guess I don't work in a bar, but just my friend owns one and like I help out sometimes, but I usually scare people away. I try to keep Corbin in line, I guess.
Thurgood comes over with a plate of apricots and cheese.
Oh, darling, thank you.
He eats some.
No, figs and cheese, because figs have bug souls in
I don't think that satiates
it.
quite.
You know what? We're trying. Okay.
Well, what brings you here to Candlekeep? Are your party members here as well?
No, I just came here. I think they might come later, but I don't know. I might just meet them somewhere. I'm trying to find stuff about this thing that I was born inside of me. That makes me want to eat souls, and so I just don't know where it came from. Well, I guess I do. It's always been in my family, but I don't know where they got it from. Why would my dad? Well, I guess grandpa. What?
Guys,
why? I don't know why would they
I'm gonna do
want
it.
this.
I got
The
it.
more you go on, the more I start to, and then I look at Bo and I'm like, well, darling, I think I've cleared up my official matter. Thank you so much for your candor.
Yeah.
Come along, Bo. And I stare at him. I guess I go back over to the bar.
What's Paige gonna do?
It's so hard to find a charming, handsome man these days.
Can I, into his head, go, are you okay? Into
Soren.
Soren's head.
Yeah.
I should ask first, how much of that did we hear over at the bar?
So, does your telepathy work both ways? Can you read people's thoughts or just talk to people?
I would just, in my head, I'm going, in just to say, hey,
Dude,
are you
Because
okay?
reading Soren's thoughts would be confusing.
Roll.
Rolling.
Before we get into that, real quick, you come back to the bar, and I was not every rose can be as, and then I druid craft a vase, and a rose blooms out of it,
Oh, thank you.
can be as unique as you.
I know, it's so hard to find someone who can go back and forth with me at my level.
I do just want to point out to all the other.
He didn't ask me a single question about myself. Sorry.
Oh, no. Very self-centered. And a drunk. He's nothing but consuming spirits, that's all I could tell.
Sweetheart, I think he's gay.
He didn't really glance at Bo, did he? Darling, did he glance at you?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, you were too busy intimidating him, huh?
Yeah.
He did a great job.
I mean, I tried to watch, but I was told to watch with my ears.
Yes, because it would be very obvious if we.
Do your ears turn and then I turn mine?
I think they just probably twitch in that that's it.
So
They don't
don't
actually
you have floppy ears like a cow?
They're opposite side.
So I guess
yeah.
they twitch more than anything.
So
else,
yeah, they just twitch.
But to be perfectly fair to the gentleman visiting the Candlekeep, we have killed several things. We can't really say that that's
I
You
mean,
are.
two of them are working in the bathroom right now.
That's
just
true.
because he did it on Tuesday. And
I
we
mean,
did
I
it
killed
a few
people,
months ago.
right when I met you guys. So that was the whole.
You're getting so good at it.
Thank
We-
you.
We save people, and killing happens to be a side effect. Also, yeah, the bathroom attendants were great. I'm sorry I missed that.
It's okay. They were real dicks.
Did he at least? Yeah.
I could tell he had a small whatever he had down there.
I don't know. I removed the bones straight from the clothing and the skin, so I don't know.
Did the gentleman at least give you a name? Why is he here? What's the point?
I don't know. I just had been seeing him around, and I really thought he had something under the surface that.
Do you want me to ask
A mysterious
under the surface?
man.
I heard the term research across the bar. Not that we were listening.
I thought
We
he
were
was going to be
listening.
researching something terribly interesting, but it was all talk of souls and eating and not my.
I like eating.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I don't know,
too.
but wait.
Souls and eating, or
Yes, I guess that's his favorite meal.
Benlin, I've never cooked
How do you-
She's kind of like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Paige.
Oh,
Paige goes, I've never heard anyone order a soul. How would we cook? Do we fillet something
we
first?
don't do that. That's
To be honest, I feel like the cooking process takes care of the souls. So I mean, like, it would have to be raw.
Well, do we coat it first and then fry it?
Okay, just to be all on the same page here, if you're consuming the soul, they have no afterlife.
True.
They can't go to the planes of paradise. They can't go to any of the realms above or below.
Can I do
We're
an
talking-
Arcana check to see what, or no, a history check maybe, to see what I might know of what he has talked about or what he heard?
Benlin, without any preamble, goes back into the kitchen and like starts like
No.
messing with stuff.
11.
I do not have control over Benlin. Just heads up.
Okay.
We're talking about a real soul. An
About-
actual, like...
Your physical, what is within you that is your
I was thinking
being.
souffle, souls. Oh, that's different.
Not the fish.
Souffle, that would have been a good answer.
Did you try
Very
to talk
special.
telepathically with him?
I think I was going to, and then in page fashion got caught up in the... Okay, so... Hold on, let me try. And then I'm going to try to...
Are you using your psychic whispers?
Yes.
Okay.
Psychic.
So what are you asking? Well, roll me a d4.
A D4.
D4.
That's a 4.
Jeez.
Can I get some help with this one, Rio? It's Little Miss.
Oh. A very sultry feminine voice responds to you is like, is Soren Soul speaking?
Huh?
Can I help you? Are you looking to lose yourself in wanton abandon?
Naya.
Oh no, she was great. It's too bad she gave up so quickly.
I'm just looking at Naya like...
Assure her that I would instruct Soren on how to do it properly.
Naya, I think she's flirting with you?
Of course she is.
She
I'm
was the other women in the bar.
I'm the only other one.
Of course she is.
She's like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I was trying to connect with the man in the bar. I think he said his name was Soren.
Oh, yes, I did answer the telepathic message as Soren Soul. You're speaking with the major shareholder.
This raises so many questions. Are me and my friends in danger?
I mean, it depends.
Any prevalent immediate danger?
Well, no.
Are you a danger to us?
Yes, of course. Soren isn't, though.
Do you control Soren?
No. I just have a major stake.
I just kind of...
Let's think of it this way. If Soren had a 50-50 opinion on whether he should consume you completely and utterly until you would stop existing and become just a piece of amalgamation of a big black creature that screams most of the time, I would have the deciding vote.
There are multiple voices in that being's head. And
All of them boring, I'm sure.
no, not this one. And I think do you remember everybody? Excuse me, one moment. In my head.
Benlin comes out with a basket of roasted greens with a live chicken sitting in the center of it. The chicken has been knocked out, and so it's like sleeping. And he puts that in front of Soren.
What?
Bon appetit.
Don't mind him. He's just trying to find your favorite dish. If you have something you want to point out, he'll be interested. But you said souls.
I don't eat birds.
Who's the woman in your head?
Do I have her name?
No, she's never given you her name. But you hear, Soren hears in his head, is like, I answered the call.
What call? What?
Sorry, my name's Paige. We can talk up here or out loud. It's up to you. But I tried to talk up here and a woman answered the phone.
Oh, God, I fucking hate her.
Hey, he's a misogynist.
I hate her because she owns part of my soul.
Yeah, that's what she was
That's
saying.
what
You
I
guys
said.
are all hearing this, right?
I'm really confused.
I feel like this
Yeah.
has nothing to do with what's really important here, which is why won't you eat the chicken?
Because I can turn into a bird and I don't eat birds.
I'm vegan. I didn't
All right,
know that.
I'm made out of rocks, and I'm not above like eating some topsoil every now and again.
It's been wonderful. But I think I'm gonna go back and find some more books.
Thor, I have so many questions.
Benjamin slaps a bill on the table.
Opens a bag of holding that is like bursting with gold. Like puts it on the table.
Thank you.
I appreciate the gesture, but yeah, I don't eat birds.
If you need help with the books, let me know.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're here alone.
Yeah, everyone else is off exploring some ruins and stuff, and I figured we were nearby, and I'm trying to figure out like why I am like I am, and
You
my
mean
friend Alaric said this is probably a good place to find out. So
multiple personality disorder?
Or being ungrateful when somebody presents you with a meal. Seems like
I was grateful.
You get
I just don't want to eat it.
you get used to him. Us, me too.
I will. Okay.
And for the record, I am okay. Yes, there's multiple people inside of me, but I'm one person. I'm not crazy. Well, I guess I am crazy, but
So we're all hearing this, right?
I will walk up to Soren and like put a hand on his shoulder. Don't mind them. You do whatever you need to do. It sounds like whoever sent you here was possibly correct. This is a repository of knowledge. If you're going to find what you're looking for, this is a great place to start.
It clearly doesn't have feathers. Like Benlin is like just angrily washing.
Don't
I don't have feathers when I turn into a bird either.
don't let us dissuade you.
Yeah, don't let us bother you or dissuade you. Also, if you need anything, you can just let me know for the next 5 hours. Or have her let me know. I don't know how that works. I'm sorry.
I mean, I could.
It may have been a little intrusive of me.
I don't know. So
A mouth open in Soren's neck. A very feminine mouth that kind of like licks its lips and then blows a kiss at you.
when did you learn how to do that? I don't like that.
You were waffling.
I suppose that can have its uses.
Paige's tail is puffed out.
And if you don't necessarily go that way, there's other ways.
What way?
We'll get you back to the library.
Like her?
The library is actually out the door, and if you make it left, it's big gates straight through.
Big gaping gates.
I mean, I've been in the library. I know where it's at.
Exactly. Well, I wish you. Excuse me.
Be careful, they have turkey sandwiches there. Wouldn't want to offend.
I really want to turn him into a bird right now. I don't know how I would describe this to everyone else. If I had a token for it. So he's gonna like give you a little wave. And he like tenses a little bit, his body like tenses a little bit, and he looks like a little bit buffer, and then just walks straight through all of the tables and like out of the door without opening the door. And then
Like he pushes them out of the way, or
no,
like
he walks through them like they're
Like phases
smoke or
through them.
something. Yeah, basically.
I have so much more to learn. I can't do that.
I will put another hand on Naya's shoulder and go, if you decide you don't want this one, I'm very curious.
He sticks his head back in and like winks at Naya and like does a head thing to you and then comes back out.
We can share.
Oh, you're welcome to him, darling.
I think the woman inside of him wanted me and Naya? I don't know.
Of course you did.
I don't know how that works at all.
Paige, the woman inside of all of us, wants you to.
Thank you.
In the midst of this, I don't have a token for it, but someone has come in and given a letter to Bo. And after Soren leaves, he opens the letter and he's like, "Oh crap, I gotta go." And then he's gonna walk out and
Bye, Bo.
Silvery Moon? Calling after him.
yeah.
Thanks for your help.
B5 Bo.
Oh.
Is he going to go see the man with the woman inside of him? Is that what's happening?
No. Okay. You remember.
Bedlin comes out with a tray of ice waters and just kind of places it down without comment, looking at Kirill and Naya.
I haven't been horny in so long. I deserve something. I'm so sorry for being. You remember a while ago, we went to a spa,
Yes.
and Bo was in Silvery Moon,
That's
seeing a gentleman.
About a horse.
Yes.
I don't know if he was a gentleman. He seemed kind of uncouth to me. But...
I think perhaps our Bo has a bow.
I hope so. He deserves it.
Were you hoping for a bow?
A little bit, yes. He seemed like he had so many things to teach me, but
Naya, but I think at the end of the day, you have no problem coming out of your shell, and that is something Bo really struggles with.
absolutely. So when you
Benlin reaches underneath the bar and puts a jar filled with coins and just clinks it in front of you and is like,
I'm never going to stop punning, no matter how hard you bother me about it.
And he puts the pun jar back.
It's the Revivify jar. Like, this is how we buy the diamonds.
That's how we
We're buying souls with puns.
Yep.
Oh,
I can dig it.
little pun fun.
what was that book that Bo was looking at?
Did you say that
I
as
interrupted
a
him.
page? A little pun fun?
Yeah.
Brings out the joke.
It has to be an innuendo. Learn from this one.
He was looking at a book.
Yes, I interrupted him with my little game.
Did he seem to be concentrating hard, or was that just the letter? Innuendo!
An innuendo. Thorin wanted in her endo.
That was a really good one. I think you should pay double. But who am I to say? I couldn't
Do
even
you want to
make
be brought back from the grips of death or not?
Yes.
Do you know where he left it? Or if he left it?
Oh yeah, so
Is
did
no
you
one else
pick up the
concerned
book, or-
that Bo
I didn't
literally
read
ran
that.
out of here? What if he's in danger?
He got a letter from Silvery Moon. The only thing that's in... I'm not going to say it. He's not in danger. I think he is in, if anything, danger of possibly imminent pleasure.
Oh, what a heartbreak. The first one was awful.
I'm gonna go clip some rosebuds.
Oh.
What do you walk away?
you don't want
Well, not if you're gonna say something to me.
Well, I was gonna say that if you walked away from, what did you just say though? Now
I'm gonna go clip
Clip
some
some
rosebuds.
rosebuds.
As I'm walking away, I look at Cindy and then the pun jar.
to only Rosebud. He's
And
gonna
I'll
be
grab
playing
it.
for a while.
When do you think he'll let me set him up again? We took a long break. I took a long break.
I think that is a rock that can only be cracked in its own time.
I don't
It
think that
needs a
rock.
hard place.
That's an uphill battle with a big rock.
It's nearly a matter of Sisyphusian struggle.
Naya, he seems pretty set in stone.
He's cemented in his ways.
So before the game tonight,
Bo like throws the coin through the window.
we all decided that we were donating money towards these diamonds for Revivify, and I feel like this is that live action coming out.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I look at the book that.
Okay. So he specifically like put it on a seat underneath so you guys wouldn't see it. So like when you go over to look for it, it's there, but it wasn't like laying out.
But I saw him put it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the book that you see looks like this.
Ooh! Oh, it looks
Oh,
like
it's
some
pretty.
daring fairy tale. My horn can pierce the sky.
This tome
Is this a book about solstice?
This tome is large, 12 inches wide and 16 inches tall,
Ooh.
and contains hundreds of pages. It is
That's a
bound
behemoth.
in a, if I can find it. It's a rich purple leather cover and a golden relief of a unicorn's head that adorns the front cover. The title appears on the spine in elaborate gold calligraphy that reads "The Lore of Lurue."
Have I seen this
Nope.
book? Never. Okay.
What do you think, darling? Well, looks fun.
Well, it's
But-
new. It's
but-
definitely new. I haven't seen it before.
Bo's not much of a reader. How strange for him to be with this.
I mean, it looks like a book of fairy tales.
It does.
I don't mean to cast Bo's intelligence in any sort of negative light, but if he's not a reader, this seems like an easy read.
Well, everyone likes, I mean, I would think everyone likes to read for pleasure every now and then. I mean, not all of us can delve into the academic.
I've recently discovered a knack and a like for reading.
I mean, we know reading so what pleasure the balance given.
Can I,
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'll work it out.
so Naya, did you bring it over to the group, to the bar? Okay.
And I asked you that.
Yeah. So if I can, I'll grab the book and just like open it to the front pages. And take a look.
Okay. As you open the book and you start looking at the words, without actually reading anything, you can spot the crest of Silvery Moon, intricately rendered at the end of basically each word, like in a very small, kind of like opaque script. It is a silver crescent moon with horns pointing to the right and a silver 8-pointed star enclosed within the crescent. I don't think I have that.
Another tie to Silvery Moon.
Maybe his lover gave it to him.
Maybe.
Whose lover? This
Bo's.
walks back in.
Bo's possibly.
You guys are still talking about Bo's sex life.
What
No,
else?
we're talking
There's
about the
nobody here. What else are we gonna talk about?
No Naya's?
Not much to speak
I
of,
mean,
unfortunately.
Say open the scroll and
We always talk about Naya's sex.
I'm just more comfortable with it.
I will say I'm learning a lot.
What's wrong?
You really are. I've seen the dexterity difference.
You've been in here a
Congrats.
couple times with that nice Minotaur boy,
Well,
studying for your exams.
Drasimir and I are just friends.
It's nice to have big and strong friends.
Hmm.
And his glasses sit really cute.
Indeed.
As like the biggest, most like bar person in the bar, like Ben's just like, ugh. People are more than just big.
Nobody's
And I
ever-
look down at myself. All 6'5" of me.
I'm only slightly taller than you. No, you're an inch taller than me.
So for whatever reason, it's loading as just a blank white field for me. I don't know why.
Let me take you guys to another page and then
The balloons.
Yeah, I just took us off map because it was fighting me.
I mean, yeah, we don't need to be on a map right now, so I'm just going to put you on Candlekeep. So if you reload, maybe it'll...
While that's working through, Zindy will probably keep flipping through pages to see if there's anything interesting or that catches her eye.
And
Okay.
Paige is probably on this point on the opposite side of the bar looking, but looking at the book now upside down.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll if there is any role involved, I will be happy to assist.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Please.
Strap.
You helping with advantage?
I am a lore bard after all. Might as well be useful for something.
Ooh, 22.
So you know that Lurue was thought by many to be the daughter of Selune, god of the moon.
Mm.
And Lurue the unicorn is a lesser deity with strong ties to Meliki, the god of the forest. Meliki oversaw the forest in the early days of creation, but once her work was done, she needed a guardian to represent her and be her eyes and ears on the material plane. So Selune agreed with Meliki's assessment and offered Lurue for the role. Lurue took on the mantle of Mistress of Moonlight with pride, diligently working for the coexistence of humans, elves, and other talking beasts within the forest's expanse.
I probably have a couple religious tones on Lurue, as Benlin is.
When I was thinking from my background, I grew up in the forest.
Yeah.
So my family probably knew about Lurue. Okay.
Are you going to keep going through?
Yeah. So I'll try and find anything. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the book and kind of shake it and see if anything falls out.
Did he leave a bookmark?
Benlin kind of looks at them looking at a book. It's like, have we learned nothing about picking up weird books?
Yes, we've learned that
thought
it
that-
leads to great adventures.
I thought that was our job, is to pick up weird books.
Generally.
My job is to make food for people who don't care.
I care very much, Benlin. Can you tell me what Drazimir's favorite food is?
I can, but it's not easy to make.
At this point, does Paige know Benlin's favorite food?
Benlin has never met a food that he is not a fan of.
Is there one that might be slightly preferred above others?
Corn out of a can, but he keeps that as a secret shame.
Well, at this point, Paige is gonna go, guys, I'm gonna go make Benlin a snack. I know how this works. And then Paige is gonna go and ruffle up a little something.
He deserves to be taken care of sometimes too.
That's true.
I'm gonna look for a bookmark. Or a dog-eared page. Oh.
So, Mindy, the bread doesn't need the bones of human children, but you can substitute with any kind of bones. But that's the kind of the basis of the dough.
So when it says grind your bones to make my bread, they weren't being literal.
No, they were, but you don't have to follow the recipe.
But we
exactly.
don't have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing has attacked us, spoken to us, or, I don't know, illuminated itself off the page. Which tells me we have more pages to go.
What?
You know, I never really thought about it before, but your name does make this kind of confusing sometimes.
So as you're leafing through the book, you notice that the only words that you've seen were on the title page.
Nothing beyond.
Is it blank or is it?
So why was he flipping through it?
So as you go back to the title page and look at it again, and you turn to the next page, as if someone is writing on the page an elegant script, it starts to write out. Our story starts during the time leading up to the winter solstice on the final night of Uktar in the year 374 DR. A nearly full moon rises behind wispy clouds as a star-speckled sky darkens against a fading horizon. It seems silent and still here in the heart of the forest, but to anyone who knows the forest well, that silence can be misleading. When you are ready to proceed, turn the page.
When you are ready to proceed, turn the page.
Detect evil and good. Immediately.
I was
What does
reading
that
that
do?
entire thing out loud.
The TP will good lets me know the presence of basically extra planar creatures.
Turn the page. Turn the page.
I mean, it's magical.
So,
I don't know
I
what
don't
I'm
do detect magic, so
No, but I mean, even casting that and like looking at it, like it's just
does it feel celestial? Because I can't tell the difference between hollow, consecrated, and desecrated things.
yes, and a little bit of both.
Hero reaches over Cindy's shoulder and turns the page because I cannot handle a story untold.
I don't think this is a good idea.
As soon as you turn the page,
Too late, we're in it.
gate spell is set off, and a shimmering gate appears around the book. The book disappears, and you are all, I'm assuming, next to each other. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are all pulled in to the gate.
Paige was just about to walk up with a plate of sauteed mushrooms with like what berry did you say was in season earlier?
I think I said brambleberry.
With a brambleberry sauce over it and some cuts of meat sauteed.
So
And that
this
goes through with you.
Okay.
this
Oh, good.
this is all fun and good, but I didn't have my armor. Does that mean I'm without my armor this entire adventure?
We're gonna find.
Oh, take these away. I'm gonna keep eating them all.
Yeah, same.
And then blue ones give them to me.
I have one blue one and I'm gonna eat it before we do.
For 10 years. No, 20.
20 years.
I can't help it. We got Skittles tonight. It was very exciting. Helena brought them.
They're numbing.
Does she want something?
Do
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
as we get whisked through to this wherever, is the plate of food safe
I mean, it's a plate of foods.
that I was about to present to Bentlin?
I mean, you're holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wasn't, is there
You're not
like
like
a
spinning
window
around or
there?
anything. Like, you're just.
Are we in a tornado like in the Wizard of Oz?
No, so you guys get pulled into this, and you feel your bodies like travel a little bit,
Ooh.
and you end up on the edge of a meadow where it meets the forest. And as you look north, you can see the sun.
Now, do we
I'm sorry, the
land?
sun is to whatever direction. You're facing north based on the sun. Sorry.
Okay.
How do we land?
Oh,
Are
you
we
land-
standing again?
You're standing, and you have any equipment that you would normally have on.
So I'm just suddenly in plate armor?
Well,
Oh my goodness.
Benlin,
As I change from tavern clothes to adventure.
It doesn't seem important right now.
I don't. My clothing doesn't really change. I just have my weapons, I guess.
Mhm. This is like one of my favorite select your own quest books.
I feel like I've never put my armor on right because I'm strangely more comfortable than usual.
I looked up. Oh, I'm in my leathers.
No, and you know I hate to admit when you're right, but books are dangerous at Candlekeep.
Isn't it great?
It's beautiful.
I'm just saying the
slaved
dangers of reading.
over a hot stone oven to try to cheer you up, and then we get teleported out of a book again.
Is it vegetarian?
It's
No, it's got meat, never mind.
It's mostly veggies and like 2 pieces of.
Would you be happy if I sat down in the middle of whatever is going on right now and ate the food that you made?
I guess I just understand you a little bit better.
I'll pick a mushroom off of it.
I'm like,
Thank
I
you all.
took something. I'm like,
It's very good.
Thank you all.
As you guys,
For the
get
things
settled
that
in
you
and all
can
this stuff, you realize that the weather is brisk, but it's not like it's like there's some snow on the ground, there's a little frost, but it's not like thick.
What season were we in?
I was wondering why I
Um,
had a scarf.
You guys were it's probably like spring, summer,
So definitely not.
every other day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, we've been doing musicals, and I finally got to throw one out there. So it's definitely different weather than when you guys left.
So have we been transported in time, space, both, or are we dead?
Well,
we might be in the book.
far as I
Or in the book?
as far as I know, there was never any forests in the place where Candlekeep is sat. So I highly doubt it's time, unless there's also spatial transmission. But we could also be on a different plane of existence.
I think I'm going with that one for now.
Zindi, hit me.
Fingers crossed.
Nope, we're not spirits.
So you're on the fringe of a meadow that borders a forest. Tall trees of several varieties stretch before you as far as the eye can see. Behind you is a range of formidable mountain peaks. As the remnant of the setting sun dips below the horizon, a rising full moon illuminates the darkening sky.
That fast? Like it just all happens.
I
In an
just
instant?
didn't realize what time you're supposed to get there.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
it's midnight the whole time.
Yeah.
It was
I wouldn't have-
setting.
why would
Oh,
I was
yeah,
not? Who told you it was not night?
Well, we were facing the sun.
As it was setting.
Benlin will reach down and like summon his spore hammer out of the ground. Does that still work?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Kind of like have that in his shield, like just...
Zindi's gonna get mage armor.
Okay.
Do we think we should make camp, or do we think we should proceed?
I mean, it was the middle of the day before.
As you were talking, three bipedal creatures that combine the features of men and goats laugh drunkenly as they stumble from the woods. They sway back and forth while greeting you enthusiastically. Who speaks Sylvan?
Just out of question, are we talking satyr goats or like
Satyrs.
furry goats? Okay.
Not I.
I do, actually.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure
I'm
she
elf,
does.
right? 'Cause-
Well, Elven and Sylvan are different.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it
I don't
again?
speak
I have
Sylvan.
Elvish.
Go over one. Proficiencies.
Okay.
Draconic
Alright,
giant as well. But
I also speak Druidic.
enjoy.
I speak goblin.
I was like, I feel like Hero would enjoy these, but I can't speak their language.
I don't speak.
You know just what you're thinking.
That's exactly where my brain went.
Sorry. That's to me.
You do or you don't?
I do.
He does,
Okay.
yeah. So
I'll wave excitedly.
one comes up to like greets you in Sylvan and realizes that you recognize him saying hello. And realizes that none of the rest of you understand. So he chuckles and
I'm just staring down.
I'm Tragos, and this is Ardelio, and it's Funagi. We were out for a bit of a revel when a swarm of wild-eyed ravens attacked us. We're in no fit state to fight. Could you perchance help us get home?
You don't seem particularly put out by it.
No.
Where's
It's just up. He points north, and you see like a low plateau, off in the distance. It's Bolvarth Plateau. We can continue the party there. if you-
that sounds wonderful.
I would appreciate it if you kept this professional. I say
So
in
we
Sylvan.
can continue partying there. He says back in Sylvan.
So if he's doing like a little dance move or whatever, then I'm gonna mimic that because I don't know what's happening.
I put a hand on your shoulder.
Two come up to you and like stay next to you and start doing the same thing. Like
I just look
Really,
around.
what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, Infernal, and Primordial.
In Primordial, I go, he's trying to sleep with
Oh,
you.
We all speak primordial, right?
Not me. But everybody else.
That's right. Oh,
and I blush.
well,
Carol doesn't speak it either, so
I know.
Wait, didn't we all get Primordial at the same time?
Thought we did.
no,
Yeah,
we
just
did,
not
yeah.
me because I wasn't.
Yeah.
not according to his character sheet. So if he
Well, he
didn't-
might not have added it to his
Word.
character sheet, but we all got it as a quest reward from the frogs, I think.
So like
I don't
dancing.
remember that.
In the grip.
You and I can dance.
Cool.
Okay, so
In
can
Primordial,
I
I'll
make
again go,
a
yeah,
roll,
seriously.
to determine if I know anything about this hill he just named,
Mhm.
like because I'd like to figure out where the hell we are. Ooh. Well, I'm not gonna know.
Can I make a survival check to see
It was a 4
if I
on the
can
die.
figure out where in the world we are? So I like the mountain range, maybe?
Sure.
Ooh, stars too.
Whereas in like Cindy's headcanon right now, we're in a choose your own adventure book, so she's really excited
She's
that
not
that would.
trying to big places.
Yeah,
Only
no,
10.
I'm just like, yes, this is the select
10?
your quest.
The mountain looks like super vaguely familiar, but you're not sure why. And you've never heard of Polvarth Plateau before.
And then does anybody have like nature to look at the stars and see?
Yes,
I'd say that's
I would-
survival.
I would like to do
I have that too.
because I bought into the idea that we're in a book. I'd like to make a history or arcana or something just to see like if I recognize names from books.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. One of the dice. I brought too many dice this time. Oh, maybe not. Which of the ones do you want me to do?
Whichever one you want to do. Because you're accomplished.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 12.
Polvarth might ring a bell, but like it's something that you may have read like once, but not ever again.
Do I have an idea whether it was a fiction or a history or a okay.
Don't know.
Okay.
Some adventurer like mentioned something about it, but like you don't know if it was like an actual name or if it was, you know, something like a myth or a rumor or something.
Okay.
Not for nothing, but my detect evil and good would still be up.
Mhm.
So do these guys ping as aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
Nope.
That would be weird to me, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Satyrs are fae.
are they fit? Then they ping it as fate. Sorry.
Oh no, I was like, is that a clue that they're not pinging as fae?
You said we're at the edge of a forest, correct?
Correct.
May I? Guys, should I? Oh, we're talking to the staters. Never mind. Can I just start climbing a tree to get a better lay of the land?
Climbing a tree.
Would you like me to roll anything, or am I?
I mean, you climb shit all day. So I mean, if it was like worse conditions,
Okay.
if you want to get like to the top of a tree, where it's like, you know, bending and bowing and stuff like that, but if you're just trying to get, you know,
I'm just trying to get
20 feet
get
off
a
the ground
better
or something.
vantage point.
It's trees. Behind you is trees. I mean, all around you is trees as far as you can see, except for the plateau, and there's a clearing way far off that you can't like just
Okay.
barely make out.
Any like light from campfires or anything?
There's a glow, like a slight glow coming from in front of you.
Okay.
There's still some remaining light from the sun going down.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Yes, there is. But there's nothing that like there's no like flickering like of a campsite, when there's no like buildings, like you're in nature.
Okay. I'm gonna call down. Guys, we're really way far out there.
Well, we're in a book. You just have to go along with the story.
So I would just like to point out that the inside of books is not a place. Next, you're going to say that we're trapped in a mirror or something, some stupid thing like that.
Mirrors can be gateways.
I said that in
Okay.
I called it down in common.
To be
Speak primordial.
fair,
Way.
Oh,
we just spoke to a man who has several people living within him.
If you said that in Elvish, then he still says that back.
You speak Elvish.
Yes.
Hello.
Speak Elvish.
He pulls a wineskin out and like offers it around.
Oh yes, please.
And I'll just pass it along.
From up in the tree.
The other
Yes,
pull it
please.
as well.
Don't forget.
will snatch it from Paige before he can drink from it.
I'm up in a tree.
Oh, okay. Then you're
I'm
not
like-
getting the wine.
Someone want to save me
I'll
some?
take it and smell.
To be perfectly fair, we just spoke with a man that had multitudes living within him. There's no reason that worlds could not be within
Inside of books? I mean, we went inside that mansion, when we first... Remember back in... It was like years ago now.
Yes.
But that wasn't inside the book.
It was an extra-dimensional space.
Yeah, but
Cindy.
just-
It's not unimaginable that there could be a demi-plane. by which a book is a key.
I would say that the book opened a door to a place, but I'm not saying we're literally inside of a book. That's all I'm saying.
I'm climbing back down.
I'm with Cindy. It's yet to be seen.
Maybe we're all ensorcelled and back at Candlekeep.
We may
Maybe they're
be
drooling.
laying flat on our backs on the stone floor with
Not.
Thurgood standing over us trying to put good berries in our mouths.
As you guys
But
are
I feel very
discussing,
full.
you glance over to Paige, who's come down the tree, and he has a wineskin.
What?
How did this wineskin?
One of the satyrs passed it to you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I apologize. I was momentarily incapacitated, but do you know why we're here?
I
Take a drink.
assume you're just adventurers exploring?
It's
It's
common
not my
occurrence.
place to ask why anyone's here.
You
Well-
can't just ask people why they're here.
For the record,
Is that-
Edwin does not drink any of the wine because these are fey creatures offering wine, and that's a stupid move.
Is that a common occurrence?
Another sip.
I don't know. I mean, there's people who passed through here before.
How your people are from here?
It's just the three of us, really.
And how did the three of you get here?
Oh, that was many years ago. We just happened to like the area and just settled down.
Where exactly? What? I'm sorry. What language are they speaking at this point? Okay. Where exactly have you guys settled down? I only see the remnants of a village,
The plateau.
and that's where I saw everything.
In that direction, not everything was there.
Okay, but in
Like there, past the plateau, there was like some lights ish.
okay, but that makes sense. It's not like I saw it that way and they're pointing that way.
No, there it makes sense where they're pointing.
Okay.
So
There was also there was also a very large tree at the plateau, like impossibly large tree.
Okay.
So we were interested, per se, in returning home. Then perhaps the plateau would be the place to go to. As lovely as this place is.
Yes. I think Will Dolly could help you figure out how to get home. Yes.
And then in Primordial, I will say, like, as he says that, just in Primordial, go, or, kidnap us and eat us for dinner.
He's dancing while you're
Respond in primordial.
I'm still.
Give them a chance. They haven't been aggressive.
Give them a chance to eat us.
The other two satyrs are encouraging, like,
Being Zindio.
So,
Zindi, stop dancing with the goat man.
satyrs.
I
Satyrs.
said it in Primordial.
Would you guide us to this plateau?
of course, we would love an escort. There's been some weird sounds happening in the forest and some random lightning thunder that normally doesn't happen.
Random.
Are you?
And some tribes folk have been killing animals around here that we would much like to avoid.
Oh, that's not good.
Fair.
Like
So-
savages, people with weapons that are just kill things.
Barely even human?
Savages isn't really PC, I guess.
So this is and I'll turn to everybody else. This is the part of the book where we decide which adventure we're going to go on, which quest we're going to choose. And so we can go and start investigating the thunder and the lightning, or we can go. Have you not read
Zindi,
it?
we've been on quests before.
Well, I know, but have you read the
But like
select
real
your
life
quest?
quests. I mean, we could just do both. We don't have to
But the
choose.
rules of a choose your own quest book are.
Which, again, I am not convinced that we are inside a book.
I'm so sorry I didn't get your name.
He gave us 3 names.
Yes, you did.
But they were in.
Tragos.
Tragos, would you say it's a fair trade to guide you, to protect you on the way to the plateau for you guiding us there?
Of course.
Let's just start walking towards the plateau. It's just, he can't
I
handle it.
follow.
If these savages are killing animals, I too.
We're not using savages. Tribesfolk was better.
Sorry.
If
I'm a little tipsy.
If these
I
tribesfolk are
can't.
killing animals, I would like to be careful.
Well, absolutely. I don't want them to be hurting anyone or anything. Especially if they're just killing indiscriminately. That's not okay.
I'll kill them
Perhaps
first.
we'll run into folk of your background in the woods.
That's quite possible.
I mean, if they're satyrs, furbolgs aren't outside the realm of possibility.
I'll look at a tree. Do you know which way the tribesfolk are? I mean, I know they're going to guide us, but have you been harried by the tribesfolk? I'll ask a tree.
I would like to use druidcraft to make the tree seemingly say, like move a little bit and go like, you shouldn't dance with the goat man.
Before you do that, the tree just kind of like shivers. You're Furbolg, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So I
can
speak
do the beast and speed, or
Yeah.
plants and
I
beast.
forgot that you can do that. I
Yeah.
was thinking Jeltra.
I mean, it doesn't, it doesn't actually, like,
I
they
have
don't
no
actually
idea.
speak back to me.
Oh, I did that with what's his name in Australia? Remember?
Theo.
Yeah.
Speech
Hello,
beast and
little
beast.
grass.
Yeah.
What
I
has
love
been
that.
happening?
I missed Theo. I almost. We'll talk about it. So if you guys agree, they will start wandering down the path.
Are they going back the way they came?
No, they're going north towards the plateau.
Okay.
So they came out like from like, let's say, the west ish from the
Okay.
trees. Like they were hiding and then you guys appeared
They
and they
saw
came out.
people. They're like, ooh, hey. dance with these guys."
And as you guys go, Tragos will tell you, he doesn't. Plateau lies north. It's a couple hours by hoof, and so you're not, you doesn't know exactly how far it is, but it's a couple hours. It's also very drunk though. And the satyrs will pass the time by singing, drinking some more wine, and sharing a few risque stories with you if you are willing to listen. And
I'll lean over to Naya and say, well, if we're going to be found by anything, it's going to be because of this.
Whereas
I will
Worth it.
enjoy the risque stories.
Worth it.
Zindi is going to try and join into the songs that she has no clue what they are. So she's like singing a half beat behind.
they encourage you.
Or like she's just totally buying. She's like just loving the idea that she's in a book. It's great.
Naya, tell them about the time in the steam house with the aboleth.
What does it have?
Oh, I want to hear
It's
this
like a
one.
tentacle monster
Okay.
I want to hear this one.
with mind control.
Paige has just not said a word, but his eyes are so open, and he's like,
I would, darling, but I feel like it took my memory after the fact. And what a wonderful memory it probably was. Oh. Oh, God.
That was beautiful telling.
Oh, God.
Um,
I do love the feeling of being completely surrounded.
will someone give me a D6 roll?
2.
Sweet. Now will someone else give me a D20?
6.
someone else.
Okay.
Other people enjoy themselves.
I didn't do the first one.
Oh, I just wanted a better roll.
Okay.
If 6 is really bad, can Helena do a reroll?
No, 6 is good.
It's a third 6.
So you guys walk for about an hour, singing, dancing, laughing along. When you guys come to what looks like you see like a campsite ahead, but it's not. No one's there. as you can
Okay.
tell. And
Just real quick, this D4 is for scarring Rockelman.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Naya and the Avalon.
The aboleth top.
Oh,
I just like to
That
be
was-
completely
I
surrounded.
mean, and that was Coulter's idea. Come on.
Take the D4.
Oh, is it? Am I completely surrounded comment though?
If you, we're gonna go.
No one commissioned fan art.
It's snowy and it's nighttime,
It's snowy.
or it's frosty and
I
nighttime.
hate to break it to you, Hank, but this is a very sunny Bedouin day.
Shut the fuck up. What's that? Disadvantage on all attack rolls?
As we're
I can't
walking
hear
up.
you.
Papa, can you hear me?
I told you about calling me Papa.
I'm sorry, Dad. I've lost it now. You guys come up and out of the.
I am not in the front. What am I doing up there?
Go ahead and move yourselves how you would be moving.
Let's do a V formation with Benlin at the top, with Naya and Paige at my flanks, and you two kind of like in the middle of that.
I mean, we're all having fun and laughing and drinking with.
That you are when out of the underbrush, two humanoids pop out. Your satyr friends disappear and just like run off.
Oh, they run.
I was in the middle of singing the body song.
The two humanoids
Hello?
snarl at you and
Wereboars?
turn into what looks like a half boar, half human.
Okay.
And please roll for initiative.
Perhaps we can discuss this.
My spell book.
Ooh.
Paige.
Manifest mind.
I don't want to out myself as a struggling independent author, but it's particularly funny because in my book, the character I based off of you is also a wereboar.
Fun fact about Hank, when he was a little kid, he used to make pig noise all the time, and I also used to scream really high pitched. And so one of my nicknames as a kid was Henrietta Piglet.
How
Technically, you're a javelina in my story, so you're a werepeccary, but
I've known you since kindergarten.
Mhm.
How young are you talking? Because I remember the screaming, but I do not remember the piglet sound.
Like, I think I stopped that when I was kind of young. But yeah, I could scream pretty high pitched for a long time.
I feel
It was
like I
up to, like,
remember it
8:30,
being like a party trick. Like-
Yeah, I could scream real fucking high and real fucking high. Can't do that anymore. Zindi.
19.
Benlin.
16.
Earl.
17.
Naya.
11.
Peach.
14.
All right. So.
Our satyr friends who are definitely going to help fight with us.
Oh, what satyr friends?
Oh.
They ran away.
And no, they did not leave their wineskins with you. They
Oh.
grabbed them as soon as
Yes.
things appeared and took off.
Okay, thank you.
Zindi, it is your turn.
Okay. I am confused a little bit because I was in the middle of singing a body song with my new friends, and then they left. And no, that's not
Can
quite
we
how
start
I
a
was doing it.
Kickstarter on the stream to make Rocklemen send us food.
Sure.
He's
Like,
always in the chat when I'm starving because I woke
Oh.
up right before coming here talking about his amazing food from Australia.
I mean, maybe we do that as like an inspiration or inspiration. It's like buy us food.
There we go.
That's what
Somebody's-
Patreon is for.
Someone needs to
Please
make
buy us food.
someone yeah, that you can spend points on Twitch to order DoorDash for someone.
Oh my gosh.
The Kickstarter is that we'll have a pile of money for whatever Rockelman says he's eating. We can then
We'll go
order.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's weird. What did he say earlier?
Very salty sausages.
Yeah, but what was it called?
Salty sausage and cinnamon.
Croatian Kranksky.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Very interesting.
I've had Croatian food before and it was fantastic.
What you doing?
Okay. Ice knife to the farthest one so that when it hits the other one.
That one?
Yes.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dex save.
You need to make a dex save?
Yep.
Well, the first one you make an attack roll on, and then the second one makes a
Oh,
dex save.
thank you. So then make a ranged spell attack against the target thing
Primary
here.
target.
Okay. Oh shoot, that's not gonna do it. 13.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
wait, hold on. Spell attack, right?
Yep.
So then that's 16. Sorry, wrong one.
Yep.
Okay, so 16 hits, and then that is 1d10. 1d10. 1 plus 4, so 5.
5 damage.
5 damage. And then the shard then explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw.
So both of them.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, that one has to make a dex too?
Yes. So the target and each creature within 5 feet.
Nice. What about a 4?
No.
What about a 19?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1. So the fail takes 2 cold damage.
2 cold.
Yes.
So the other one, the one that you did not hit, shivers a little bit.
No, I'll make the noise.
It's also half human too, so like,
You just can't tell us that you used to be called
yeah,
Little
fucking
Piglet
no.
and then not make a big noise.
That's gonna be on YouTube, buddy.
there's worse stuff out there.
Alright. And then I would like to move back behind the tree just a little bit. See if I can get some cover. Is that a tree or a bush or whatever it is?
This
Move
one
over
here.
like 5 feet. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I'll let you if you want to control.
Oh yeah.
I moved that one by it. I'll let you do it.
Anytime.
Can you move Venom this time?
And then I'm done.
Oh, this-
Leaped all over my screen
okay.
again.
So next up, we're gonna have one of the wereboars. He is going to. What is he doing? Okay. He's going to move back 5 feet, and then
Joyce.
he's going to,
Oh,
Oh.
and then he's going to run at. I mean, you're the one in the front, so he's gonna run at Benlin.
I just lost.
And does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. What about a 20?
That means.
Yeah. Okay, so you are going to take
Wish I had shield.
19 damage. And then as it like charges and hits you with its tusks, but it kind of a little bit extra because he charged you. And then can I please get a strength saving throw?
Ooh.
Oh wait, hang on. That's just a strength check. 8.
So it hits you with its tusk and kind of goes up, and you are knocked prone. And it kind of stands going.
manners.
And we are on to Carol.
I am going to. Actually, I can do it from where I am. I'm going to hit one of each of them with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Because it's probably better than what my crossbow could do.
Okay.
So,
Hey, can the one who charged me, as a reaction, just real quick, I'm sorry, Coulter, make a con save?
17.
okay, so it's going to be a 12 and an 11 to hit.
Oh yeah, both hit.
Oh, yay! Hooray for really low AC on these random dudes. I'm super okay with that.
Wait, sorry. Which one is which?
12 is the one in front of Benlin, 11's the other one.
So neither of those hit, actually.
Oh, you got me so excited! I was so
You have
here for it.
inspiration.
I am going to use my inspiration to add a d6 to the one in front of Benlin. And that'll be 2 to make it a 14.
That'll hit.
Okay. So That's going to be 5 force damage to the one in front of Benlin.
Okay.
Oh, shame. Shame.
You know your name. You said 4, sorry.
5.
Okay, we are down to Benlin now.
Well, I'm going to spend half my movement getting up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 5, 10 in between them.
Like there?
Yeah.
Actually, in between them or like down
Yeah,
below?
in between
Okay.
them.
All right.
And then I am going to cast spell I was just looking at.
You speak on that side.
I
I don't think I don't know what to do.
It's all good.
I need them to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, joy.
How dexterous are they, viewers?
Does a 4 or a 10? I'm sorry, a 3 or a 9?
No.
That's
I
not
got
an
mine
answer.
too.
Keep one alive so we can see what's going on.
So they only take 8 damage, but they are both now prone. As I run between them, stamp the ground, and it ripples out from under them, and they fall.
Well done, Toph.
Said 8 damage, right?
Yeah, it's only 8 damage.
Based on his fashion sense, yes.
Call me blind? You're thinking of Cody. Thank you.
She said tough.
For the earthbending.
And that
I will-
outfit.
I cannot do that. Never mind.
Okay. We are up to that's all. Is that correct? It's Paige next.
Hooray! Instantly seeing what Benlin is doing, smelling what he's stepping in.
Keep in mind with melees, you get advantage to attack them now, but if you range, you get disadvantage because they're prone.
Oh, that's
I get advantage now.
Because
If you hit them with melee,
yes.
so you have to hit them
Oh,
from
yeah.
5 feet.
That
Yeah.
was going to be my plan. I was going to run up behind this one, please.
Double advantage.
And then I'm going to summon psychic daggers into my paws. And I'm going to attack with the main hand. Ooh. Thank goodness for advantage. And that's going to be... I think that counts as sneak attack too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're within 5 feet of me, so yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep. Give me that ridiculous fucking damage.
It's okay. So D6, and then I have sneak attack, which is an extra 2d6 or 3d6.
Don't kill the other one.
It would be 3d6 because you're level 5 rogue.
Can I borrow some d6, Coulter?
Yeah, of course. Look at that. There's a rainbow. There's some purple.
These are all V6.
This is a weird oily one.
Thank you. So there's this, and then I'm going to spend a psionic die or a psi die
A side eye.
for an extra d6.
Not a d8.
Or you know what? I will make it a d8. Right? 'Cause it doesn't say those ones. I have to remember. This is going to be so satisfying.
We hope.
We hope.
And this is also just your first attack of the round.
Yeah. So, little ASMR.
Chill.
I think you're missing a d6, actually. Okay.
27 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to use my bonus action now to attack with my offhand.
Offhand.
It was nice knowing you, Borman.
That's 22 to hit.
Yep.
Wait, in case I crit. I didn't crit.
Always try.
And this one's 1d4 plus 3, and then I will spend another d8. for another 12 damage.
Okay.
As I'm yelling, "Stop killing animals!"
As you kill the boar.
And then I realize,
It's still alive? Oh my!
Oh.
I mean, it's not looking great, but yeah. I love it.
That one, the purple one, and the rainbow one.
Was that your turn?
like that. That was my whole turn.
Okay. Nice.
And the one that you put
I
over
was
there.
gonna say.
All right, I'm gonna step up to this other one, flank
No,
with
you weren't
You
Benlin,
guys are welcome, by the way, for my genius
take in the
plan.
middle
Yeah.
spot, and 3 attacks. So it's gonna be a 17 plus 7, an 18 plus 7, another 17 plus 7. So
Yep.
all three of those hit. It's gonna be 12 plus 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 damage, plus I'm gonna spend a key point, make a dex save.
And this is all magical because her weapons are magical.
Amazing.
Dex save.
Is it
That for stunning strike.
Yeah. Or is it con? It's con, sorry.
Either way, you got a 2, so.
Yeah! So he's stunned until my next turn.
Oh.
I am so glad you have your dice.
Stunned and prone.
I have my dice. Yeah, I think I'm just fucking.
Torment on earth.
I think I'm just, cursed for the next couple, I don't know, however long. With
Just roll and roll 20. Coulter gets like multiple nat 20s a
No.
night when he does that.
That's true.
And that is with me picking the lesser of 2 numbers.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Okay, so that's that one. So this other one, it's gonna turn to Paige because just a lot of damage to him. You're also not wearing shiny armor all over.
Correct.
Can you make a con save?
Sure. 7.
No. Go ahead and do your turn. It's just he takes 3 damage. Necrotic.
Does a 15 hit you?
It does.
Okay, so both of those are gonna hit.
Can I uncanny dodge?
Yes. To half it.
I think
I
only
mean-
one of them.
Hank should answer, but technically you can
Okay.
dodge 1 attack.
You dodging number 1 or number 2?
Do I get any other information?
You dodging number 1 or number 2?
On instinct, I'm gonna dodge number 1.
That's gonna be so you'll take you're gonna take 3 damage.
Okay.
As it tries to maul you. And then
3 damage.
What? You've never been mauled before?
No,
I keep
Oh.
not in this
forgetting.
lifetime.
oh shit.
This did not work. This side break is not happening.
Can I get a retroactive con save from you?
Yeah, sure. No, roll it. 6.
You take 5 damage, and can I get a con save from you, please?
5 more damage?
Yes.
Okay.
For the second attack.
Correct. And then a con save.
Constitution.
4.
It is Zindy's turn now.
I am going to manifest my spell book, and I can as a bonus action.
Page good.
Page good.
Oh.
I like it.
Save us, Page good.
What are you manifesting?
Okay, and I can manifest it in an occupied space of my choice within 60 feet. So I want to be behind everybody down the path, like 10 feet away. No, in the opposite direction, behind the melee.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's 60 feet for me, right?
It's
Oh, yeah.
much less.
There we go. And then, so hold on, let me make sure I did that. And then from there, I would like to. Where's the
Rage?
spell? Lord, to right now. I'm
It's
going
a
to magic.
great direction, actually.
Thank you.
Actually,
Lord, to. Anyway, magic missile.
that's not rage.
That is not rage. I'm gonna magic missile the one that is between Naya and Benlin, please.
Just
From my
automatically hits.
spell book.
That just automatically hits.
Yes,
so.
it does. So
A book just appears and then
It's
shoots
also
missiles out of it.
prone
Why
and
is
stunned.
No,
Oh,
they would
yeah.
have gotten up on their turn.
Well, no,
Do you need some
I wouldn't
D4s?
be stunned.
Oh,
Yeah, it hasn't come back around to that. Either of them. Yeah.
he just attacked.
wait, is it
Paige.
2?
It's the vial of pain and pleasure.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, that one get up. But this one's still
Okay.
prone.
3
So
to the
it's just
base.
3. Yeah, because I'm doing it first level. Wait, these are so tiny. Okay. 2, 3, 6.
Plus?
Plus 3, 9.
9 plus my modifier.
No, you just add
No.
plus 1 to each missile.
Okay.
So how much
9.
total?
9
damage.
damage total. Magic missile.
Unless one of them has a shield, so.
They're werewolves.
Werewolves can be wizards.
Wizard.
Wow.
I'm not gonna make the comment that I want to make. We'll make that comment later.
And so the magic missile comes from the spectral book that's floating up in the air. That also can see for me and is dark magic, so it's kind of like a familiar, which is amazing.
That is literally a familiar.
It is. I need to use it more.
Book familiar.
Familiar.
No,
Page good?
Page good.
Well, no, because then we're gonna get confused with Page.
I think
No,
Paige
it's
will
his
understand
Page
that.
thievery.
What about tome good?
Tome good.
Hmm.
We'll workshop it. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
That's
it. It is werewolf number 1's turn. Does he get to make a save again? Or is he stunned until
No,
when?
he's stunned until the next and
End
my
of your next turn.
turn.
Okay, cool.
Probably the beginning, but
Then he's just gonna do nothing and drool. Kirill.
Thank you. It's me.
it's the end of my next turn.
I am going to. Nothing that I have is gonna make this go any better than it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 Eldritch Blast at each again.
Okay.
That's cocked. I will reroll that one. The other one's definitely a failure.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 11 and a 24.
Yep.
Okay, so the 20. So I was doing them in order. So the 11 was between Naya and Benlin, and the 24 is between Benlin and Paige. So I assume the 24 hits and the 11 does not.
Yep.
10 damage to the one between Benlin and Paige.
Second.
Oh, that one's looking real fucking bad. The other one's not looking much better.
Something within me
Do you need a moment?
just cried
Sorry.
out.
We're not.
As
I know, but it's distracting. What do you need?
Well, it's just Rockoman did a pun, and I said, hold out the pun jar, and then he gave inspiration, so it was just funny.
I like it.
Anything else, Kirill?
I don't think I can do anything
Okay.
else.
Ben.
I'm very limited in this kind of combat. I'm trying to avoid using spell slots right now, so.
I'm going to just kind of activate my symbiotic entity ability. That's an action, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Gives me temp HP and increases my spore damage and stuff like that.
Okay. Next it is Paige.
So the one in front of me is not looking good.
No.
Okay. For my action, can I, and tell me how you want me to do this, can I like reach out and grab him and then do that thing that cats do where they slowly push out their claws? Cat owners understand.
Yes, we do.
Where they go like this and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's a claw coming out.
No.
What is your intention?
To gain information. I want to like, I want to ask him, where are we and what are you doing?
Maybe kill one before we torture and interrogate them.
I have full faith in my party.
Some of us are getting
Sure.
stabbed a lot.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. With advantage?
Just give me an attack roll.
Okay. With any sort of modifier or anything.
What did you get?
A nat 1.
Ooh.
I was literally going to give you it for anything else except the nat one.
Oh my god.
My strength is a bonus. My dex is a bonus. I have
So you can
advantage.
grab him,
Okay.
but as you try to do your claws thing, he just kind of shakes.
Can
And they're
I
not
action?
in him.
Can I action surge
Big high.
and spend another
Sure.
action
Yeah.
that then completes head first?
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay.
Wait.
So your claws are now in him.
That was the equivalent of the hog asking, "Is it in the end?"
We all get it in the end.
We're lucky.
Do you do claw damage?
There is a claw damage.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll it
Deduct a gold.
if you'd like to.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's adorable, but it hurts.
It's adorable, but it hurts.
I think it's
We have Puss in Boots in our party.
it's 1 damage.
Are your claws magical?
No.
Okay, so you claw and it just kind of feels like nothing happens. Like
Okay.
there's no screech or anything from him,
Okay.
His skin heals around your claws.
and you're now attached to him.
Oh shit.
Meet your new brother.
It is anything else for you?
In common, I'm just gonna ask him, "Where are we? What are you doing? Why are you attacking us?"
You're in the forest.
The forests of what?
The forests of forests.
Stand down, and we will not hurt you any further.
He bends his legs a little bit.
Keep going.
Standing down.
No.
Well, stop attacking us then.
It's turn now.
What is it? Okay, 4 attacks, spending a key point. Okay, so, alright, 17 plus 7, 17 plus 7, dirty 20, and then I guess I gotta use this the 5. So, 25, 25, dirty 20, and then 22.
What's your damage? All 3 of those are gonna hit.
It's 4. Oh, there was 3 that hit?
No, I'm sorry. All of
you're
your
right.
attacks hit.
No, it was, no.
Okay.
You're right.
However many attacks you did, they hit.
What?
Why didn't you roll an extra d20?
Did I roll 7 or 9?
So you hit 3 times, and then you also.
I'm
said
attacking 4 times.
With a key
4
point.
times. Oh,
She's
We all
getting a
hit.
key point.
All 4 of them
All if they were at 12 or above, they're gonna hit.
5 plus 7 is
That's
12. Oh, I guess
So
we did
all of them
all-
hit.
Okay.
Regardless.
So that's 16 plus 20, 24, 27, 32. Demol.
He's dead.
Nice.
Again. Why are you attacking us? Your friend is dead.
Your friend is dead.
But you killed him.
My friend is dead.
I'm trying to give you an out. That's bad. I'm just gonna have psychic daggers come out of my paws and hit him.
Does a 14 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
That meets my DC.
Okay.
can he make a concept
Constitution.
at the start of his turn?
Didn't even need to study
15.
it, and I just killed him.
15. I think that means.
Okay. You're gonna take 20 damage, Paige.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
Ouch.
And can I please get, or no, actually,
Welcome to the party, pal.
Are you boys having trouble over there?
No.
and that is its turn. So it is now Zinni's turn.
All right. Oh, what? What now? I will. I'm curious if I can use, I don't know if I want to do that. Movement of 35, 10, 15, 25, 30. I can move around just enough to get behind the creature.
You?
Yes.
Your book.
No, me. So I don't want to have the spell come so behind him if I could. I don't want to be in the tree. And then I'm going to do Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And is he wearing any kind of armor?
No.
Okay. Spell attack. It's 13 to hit.
Yep.
1d8 lightning damage. Where's my d8?
2d8.
Mm-hmm.
You're level 5, it should be 2d8.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget your safety.
8 plus 1. 9.
9.
Plus my modifier, right?
Probably.
No.
Spell attack.
No.
No.
Okay.
It would stay in the spell if you got a bonus.
Plus
You gotta be a warlock.
Okay, never mind. So 8 damage. 8 lightning damage.
Okay. It looks real bad.
What?
Number 1 is dead. So Carol.
Tell him, stop!
We're gonna try different d20s this time because the other ones have been
I
a
feel
little
you,
bit
bud.
finicky.
What are you talking about, Hank? You just did 20 damage.
Okay, so that is going to be a 12 and a 20.
Yep.
Okay,
How do you do it?
21.
It's happening.
Can I see how much damage I would have gotten?
Yeah.
Girl, help them out.
Would have been 9.
Oh, if it's only 9, he looks like he's about to fall. His eyes kind of flutter, then he comes.
Oh man.
As Kirill just like shoots these musical blasts of energy from his lute at the thing and then sees that come back and goes, "All right, reprise."
Anything else?
I can't do anything.
I don't know.
I know it's. I'm very frustrated sometimes with. I love being a bard, but the combat abilities are sometimes rough when you're a Lord Bard.
Well, you don't care. You don't like combat anyway.
It's not my deal.
Benlin.
Benlin? Does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you do it?
I want to roll for damage because
It doesn't matter what you roll.
I know, but the first attack I've gotten to make in the
Go
combat.
for it. You set everyone else up beautifully.
Nice.
That's gonna be 9 plus 8, 17 plus 4.
21.
Nice.
How do you want to do it?
You did.
I'm just gonna bash his skull in
Oh,
with my hammer.
All right. As you bash his skull in,
Oh, and also because I'm also doing spore damage, like he's filled with plants through his skin as that happens.
I'm really close to this.
as the plants grow through his skin and you see it like work its way through his skin, both you and Paige feel a very weird tingling sensation in your skin.
Mm.
I back
Make a
up.
medicine check.
Sure.
Oh,
I started trying to shake it out of me.
Benlin, it was looking right at me when you did that. That was very uncomfortable.
Why is my skin tingling?
It goes away. But
21.
you know that wereboars are lycanthropes.
Yeah.
And if you get hit with their tusks, sometimes that rubs off on you.
Come here, buddy.
Okay.
Cast Lester Restoration on him.
Does that remove curses?
It removes diseases.
Is lycanthropy a curse or anything?
Let us consult the Almighty.
Can end either one disease or one condition affecting it, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Well, DM, is my fate sealed?
You don't feel any different.
Are you immune?
No.
Is it-
but-
Archie?
Are you sure? Lesser
It's a
Restoration?
curse.
Dun-dun-dun.
Well, I don't have
Lesser
remove
restoration doesn't remove curse? Oh, that's a different spell. How long do we have before to cast that?
I
Well,
mean, I don't have the capability of casting that.
I
neither
mean,
do
like, we could go find someone at Candlekeep, I'm sure. I'm just saying, like, is there a time? Well, we're stuck in the book, so only way forward is forward.
Yep. We gotta get to the climax of the book
Sure.
so that we can reach the end and finish the quest.
Check the body's eyes. They don't have
give
anything on them, did they?
me an investigation roll.
Horrible beast.
How much time has passed since we left the hearth?
2 hours.
Can I send out to Soren?
Sure.
I just go, hey,
Is that
hey, bud.
Can you talk to anyone over any distance?
Don't know.
I think it's like within a few miles.
I mean, he wants to try it.
Oh, okay.
It is within a couple miles, I'm pretty sure.
I got a 12.
So the one that you guys just killed, this one here, did not have anything, but the other one, you notice a cloak on his body. It looks very sturdy.
Look like my cloak.
No, it's not as
Sturdy.
pretty as yours.
Which you didn't use
I
in that.
packed that up. Yeah, I forgot about it, even though I
You're so
There- I
excited.
know. It's okay. It'll have its moment.
So it's within 1 mile.
I
Actually,
mean, you
wouldn't
try to
matter
reach out
because I
and
didn't get attacked, so.
nothing.
Okay, well, I pocket that cloak, and if somebody wants to identify it at some point, we can do that. But I
Cindy,
cannot.
do you know remove curse?
I do not.
Because it's not a druid spell, so I can't even get it.
I don't have it.
It's not a bard spell either.
Does Bo have something like that?
I don't think Bo can cast 3rd level paladin spells.
I don't remember.
Nevertheless, I'm very like,
I feel like we could. We have enough money to where we could pay. We could say behind the scenes we paid somebody to remove those, unless you want it to happen.
I'm really glad
But
we've
not
been
for a
putting-
while.
If it wasn't werewolves, because werewolves are usually evil.
I'm really glad we've been putting so much money into the Revivify jar.
To be honest, if you die, I could bring you back.
Would that get rid of the curse?
I'm assuming most curses end when you die.
And I touch. No.
Power word kill.
If I turn first, either Bo or Benlin kills me.
What?
Excuse me.
That seems sexist, darling.
I don't want you guys to see it.
Oh, you're right. I don't really want to see
I
it
don't want
myself.
to see it either.
I've
I
been
mean,
dreaming.
looking at this was pretty bad.
I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of death.
It's natural.
You smashed his head in with a hammer.
I would make it painless. These two, well, Bo being here.
I just want you guys to see me in the best light possible. And having to kill me isn't the best light.
I would like to look around and try and see where our satyr friends.
As soon as you guys killed them, they popped back out of the trees. That was dreadful.
Seen these fellows around?
Not these specific fellows, but there have been boars around. I mean,
with the lack of, I don't know, options they gave us, it was truly a bore.
and as you say that, a thunderclap comes out from everywhere, and a red bolt shoots across the sky to the north, illuminating everything in a bloody red light. And that's where we're at tonight.
Creepy.
Ooh.
I didn't do that! I put my gold in the pot.
I hand you your gold back.
Thank you guys so much for watching with us. I'm excited to see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
And see how we deal with this curse. Where is my note?
Oh gosh. And do you have?
Do you need a note?
Well, and do you also have the
We are particularly grateful.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
we do these things. Of course, live and as you're watching on YouTube, per se. And we are grateful to all of you for coming to the Twitch stream. We really enjoyed tonight, like reacting to Rockelman's responses. And we do that, we really enjoy that for anybody that joins us live. And we also really enjoy all the comments that come up on YouTube and any suggestions that you all have for content, because we're also working on short videos. We're working on DM interviews, which got a really great response, and they asked for interviews from all of the Candlekeep DMs. They were really excited about hearing that.
Very cool.
And on the other side of it, we have gotten a lot of equipment and whatnot, and a lot of that is thanks to all the folks at Patreon. We got new lighting. We're working on currently updating cables and cameras because we had some cable and camera malfunctions. And with that, thank you so much to
I don't have it.
Sparky, Dossievid, Daniel O, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman, here tonight, Death Grasp, Eric Fox, and Meepo.
Oh, I know where I see where I put it now. I put it on the end
Sure.
section here.
Sure. Yeah.
Does it have the tagline?
I actually do have that. Although I just lost the page. So eventually tagline, A with up come will we?
We?
Good night, everybody.
Bye.